sit in a bar, everyone seems to be having a better time than we are.
That's because you watch people instead of enjoying yourself.
I enjoy watching people. Something's made them laugh.
No, what that laughter's saying is, listen to us, everyone. Aren't we having a good time?
Is it?
Yeah, they're probably as bored as we are.
She's not.
Who?
The woman at the bar.
You mean the dizzy blonde?
So you've been watching her as well.
You can't miss her.
Those men have been twirling around on the bar stool.
So that's why she's dizzy.
Now that man's balancing a pint glass on his head. And the other man's trying to throw peanuts down the front of her dress.
Stop watching them, Jackie.
I wouldn't mind it if she came in on her own.
I think a woman who sits at a bar on her own is asking for trouble.
I know, I did it last Christmas Eve. Got a pint of beer down my neck. You know the man who's trying to throw peanuts down her front? He's got one in. Oh, the man with the pint glass didn't like that. Well, she didn't like that. The man with the peanuts has apologised.
Thank you. Jackie Phillips, News at 10, London.
Hello.
Oh, thank heavens you've come, Clive.
Yes, entertain us, Clive, we're bored.
Right, I will. Now, a very funny thing happened on the ward this morning involving a misplaced set of false teeth. Now, you are really going to like this because what...
Now, he's doing it.
What are you staring at, Clive?
It's Stephanie.
You mean the attractive little blonde?
Attractive? Don't let those baby blue eyes fool you. She is a monster.
Do you know her?
Yeah, she is trouble with a capital T, Pam, when Malcolm comes get him out of here.
Why?
They had a deep relationship once. They were looking at furniture.
Not Malcolm.
Yes, it was a very passionate affair. He always said that when she looked at him, he was ready to bite the knobs off a chest of drawers.
Malcolm's not like that.
He was then. She only had to crook a little finger and he came running. That's when he started drinking.
Drinking?
Yeah, she was always getting him into trouble. Brawls and punch-ups. And not just with her. He was so jealous. And then one day, she just walked out.
It doesn't sound like Malcolm.
You didn't know him in those days, Pam. I'll try to head him off. I'll say we're going for a Chinese. I'll see you in reception.
Well, so that's why he never married.
That's not what he told me.
Well, what did he tell you?
Said he was waiting for me.
He didn't know you.
He said he loved me from a distance.
Well, he didn't love her from a distance. He was ready to bite the knobs off a chest of drawers.
I can assure you, Jackie, when he looks at me, he's ready to bite the knobs off a chest of drawers.
Yeah? You know the man who got the peanut down her front? He's trying to get it back.
Will you stop that? Let's have another drink.
I thought we were leaving.
Why should we? I mean, look at her and then look at me. Now, taking everything into consideration, everything, what have I got to fear? Well, what do you think?
I think we should leave.
Jackie? Must have been a long time ago. Malcolm's changed. He's matured. And just look at her. I mean, look at those lashes. They're almost sweeping the floor. And all that glitter. Ooh, she's so superficial.
Pam, you look great.
Do I?
Just like the Venus de Milo before she started biting her nails. You look great, Jackie. It's at moments like this I thank God I didn't go into the priesthood. Where's Clive?
Looking for you. We thought we'd go for a Chinese.
I thought we could have a drink first.
Your slightest whim is my command, darling. Drink's coming up.
Malcolm?
What?
Is something the matter?
No, but I thought we could have a dance first.
She's still there.
Who is?
Stephanie.
Who told you?
Clive.
He's got more rabbit than Sainsbury's.
He was worried about you.
Well, he needn't be.
He said you had a stormy relationship.
I wouldn't say that. A little sunshine, a few showers, mainly overcast. Nothing more.
He said she walked out.
What? Walked out on me? Malcolm Price, God's gift to women.
She did, didn't she?
No, she had the call.
Call? What call?
She joined the Moonies.
The Moonies? Well, that's a surprise.
It was to me. I put money down on a flat in Fulham. I booked holiday in Venice, and I'd ordered a divan bed with quilted headboard and oak side tables. I never did get my money back. No one ever understood about the Moonies.
What do you think she's doing here? Recruiting?
No, she left them years ago.
I didn't think they ever left. I thought they were brainwashed.
Oh, well, they had a problem there. They couldn't find it. She's always been dumb. She's the sort who gives morons a bad name. She didn't fancy Venice because she heard it was flooded.
Well, she may be dumb, but she certainly knows how to attract men.
Yeah, she has a special perfume. I don't know the secret, but I think it's based on nerve gas. She stuns them into submission.
Why do you think she's come here?
Well, that's obvious, isn't it? come looking for me.
What?
Oh, don't forget me and Ari, Pam. She thought I was going to fall apart when she left, but here I am, large as life and twice as handsome. She must be surprised how well I've turned out.
Then you don't feel anything?
They only have one chance with me, Pam. One chance, and that's it. I have my pride.
Then why do you keep looking at her?
Well, I'm surprised how little she's changed. Her eyelashes are longer, that's all.
Clive said that she only had to crook her little finger and you came running.
She can crook her little finger till it drops off. I don't care.
That's all right, then. Let's have a drink, Mal.
Right. Oh, sit, usual and vodka and tonic.
Oh, hi, Mal.
Hi.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Hey, thought we was going to have a dance.
Not just now, Terry. How have you been?
Fine. And you?
Oh, fine. You haven't changed, lad.
Yeah, neither of you.
Come on, let's dance.
No, I don't feel like dancing.
Oh, what do you feel like doing?
Don't tempt me.
Have another drink.
No, not just now, Terry.
What's the matter? Too good for me.
Isn't everyone?
Look, I'm the one who's been buying all the drinks, not him.
That doesn't mean you own me. You still got the stall now.
Yeah.
Come on, let's have a dance.
No!
Excuse me. I think you're annoying this lady.
What lady? I can't see no lady.
You wouldn't know a lady if you woke up with one.
What's the matter? I was good enough before he came. Come on, let's have a dance.
I don't feel like dancing.
You heard what she said.
Oh, yes. And what are you going to do about it?
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll take you here, I'll take you outside, any time, any place. I'm your man.
All right, calm down. No need to get aggressive. Didn't know you felt that way. My mistake, sorry I spoke. Dance with someone else.
Why are you so angry? I mean, it's not as if you feel that way about him.
I don't know what I feel anymore, Jackie. All I know is I was supposed to be the only woman in his life, and now up pops another one.
Well, you can't blame him for something that happened before you met.
But he's never mentioned her, not once. Don't you think that's strange? It's not as if I'd have minded. If he'd said I once had an affair with this bimbo called Stephanie, I'd have understood.
Are you jealous?
Not a bit. Just think it's strange, that's all.
Well, perhaps it's not important to him.
Or too important, Jackie. He could have been thinking of her all the time. How would I know?
Yes, well, some of us do have this secret corner in our hearts where no one is allowed to look.
Secret corner? You're joking.
It's true.
Have you got a secret corner?
Yes.
Who's in it?
Reginald Bromsgrove.
The assistant manager?
We went on this computer course.
I didn't know about that.
Neither did his wife. Oh, it was the most unforgettable moment of my life.
Do you think Malcolm's got this secret corner?
He could have. Even in your most intimate moments, he could be whispering, Stephanie, Stephanie, Stephanie.
No, he wouldn't. He couldn't.
He could. Stephanie, Stephanie, Stephanie.
Shut up.
You've got to be understanding, Pam. You mustn't drive them into each other's arms. Now, don't make him cruel. He's coming over now. Be understanding. Don't make him apologise.
Oh, Pam, about what happened
There's
just now.
no need to explain, Malcolm. These things happen. I understand.
Yeah, well, I wish I did. If a woman can't have a drink at a bar without being terrorised...
What?
Poor kid's still shaking.
I didn't see her shaking.
I had to do something.
I know, and there's no need to apologise. I understand.
Yeah, I knew you would. That's why I've asked Stephanie to join us.
What?
Steph said you'd mind, but I said you don't know Pam. She'll understand. She's a brick.
A brick.
Oh. Stephanie, this is Pam.
Hello.
Something different about you.
Yes.
What is it?
Can't you see?
No.
The eyes.
Well, yes, you look sort of startled.
It's the eyelashes.
Oh, yes. Well, don't flatter them, Pam. They'll drop off.
They won't drop off.
Why are you wearing them?
I thought I'd make a change.
Well, make sure they're glued on. If one comes unstuck, it'll look as if your eye slid down your face.
Is that all you can say?
They're not as long as hers.
I'm not doing it because of her. It's the fashion. One has to keep abreast.
Yeah, that's changed too.
What? Oh, well, I'm slightly padded, that's all. What do you think?
Makes your arms look thinner.
Will you stop talking like that? I need your support.
Don't need my support. You've got enough support for both. Are you sure you're not jealous?
No.
Well, then you ought to be. This is definitely a Reginald Bromsgrove situation.
Is it?
I've been watching them. They have so much in common, so much to talk about. They must have had some good times together.
Yes.
Trouble is, you don't want him. You just don't want her to have him.
That's not true.
You've always taken Malcolm for granted. You're too complacent, Pam.
Oh, and what about you and Clive? How do you know he hasn't got a secret corner?
Clive hasn't any secret corners. He's totally round.
How do you know? You don't know what he's thinking. He could be thinking of Julie. Even during your most intimate moments, he could be whispering, Julie, Julie, Julie.
He's forgotten her. He dotes on me. He bought me this dress and the perfume. He never stops thinking about me.
He likes yellow, doesn't he? Perhaps that was her colour.
What?
And the perfume. Perhaps that was hers. He could be sniffing away at you, thinking, Julie, Julie, Julie.
He wouldn't.
While you're going, Reginald, Reginald, Reginald.
I don't, and he doesn't think about Julie anymore.
I thought you said she'd been in touch.
Oh, only because she'd heard about the property in Peckham. She's after that money, Pam, but she won't get it.
Not if you get there first.
I mean, he hasn't any feelings for her anymore. I've completely erased Julie from his mind. Hello, Clive.
Hello, Julie. Jackie.
Have you seen Malcolm, Clive?
Yeah, he's with Stephanie. I think they've gone into the disco. It started, Pam. He wasn't on the stall this afternoon.
I know.
Oh?
Well, I just happened to be passing and I noticed he wasn't on the stall.
I can't think where he could have got to.
Clapham.
Clapham? Isn't that where she's got her...
Flat, yeah.
How do you know all this?
Well, I made a few inquiries. I'll see if I can find them.
I really like you in that dress, Jackie.
Do you, Clive?
You're still a lovely mover, Malc.
So are you, Steph. You know what that reminded me of?
All those nights at the Palais.
Yeah, remember the night of the elimination waltz?
Oh, will I ever forget? Ooh.
Yeah. How do we win it?
The first man to the DJ with a warm bra.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Pam. I didn't realise you'd come in. You're late.
Yes, I tried to let you know, but you weren't on the stall.
I'm afraid that was my fault, Pam.
Yeah, I had to go over to Clapham.
There was this huge spider in the bath.
Spider?
I'm terrified of spiders. Aren't you?
No.
Oh, you must be hard as nails.
What?
She is. Spiders don't worry old Pam.
No, I keep them as pets. I must say, I'm surprised you went all the way to Clapham to kill a spider.
Oh, I didn't kill it. She's far too tender-hearted. I had to drop it out the window.
Couldn't you find someone there to do it, Stephanie?
No, I don't get on with my landlord.
He terrifies her.
Oh. Did you drop him out the window as well, Mal?
I must say, I don't know how you do it, Pam.
What?
Live alone. I think you're an absolute brick the way you cope.
Do you?
Oh, I couldn't live without a man. Oh, not for long. Well, I'll just go and freshen up. See you later, Milk.
What's the matter?
The brick's rather tired. Do you mind if we go home?
Well, that means Steffi will be on her own.
Not for long.
I wish you wouldn't talk about her like that. She's very sensitive.
Sensitive? The first man to get to the DJ with a warm bra, really, Mal.
We had a lot of fun together.
So do we. Come on. I want you to look under the bed and kill the spiders for me. If I see one more nasty spider, I'll just die. What are you staring at?
You look different tonight.
Do I?
Yeah, you're putting on weight.
What are you thinking?
Nothing.
You sighed.
Did I?
You like this colour, don't you, Clive?
Yes.
Why?
I've always liked yellow.
Well, what does it remind you of?
Buttercups.
Is that all?
No.
What else, Clive?
Bananas.
Bananas, not a person.
A person?
Someone with whom you ran through those buttercups or shared a banana with.
What?
Kiss me, Clive. What are you thinking?
Nothing.
Nothing. You've just kissed me. Your brain's not a vacuum. You must be thinking something.
Well, I thought he was nice.
Nice? That's what you say when you've had a yoghurt or a choco. It's not when you kiss me. There's a certain wholesale tobacconist, Clive, who says my kisses taste like vintage wine.
Oh, that was it, vintage wine.
Too late, Clive. You were thinking about her, weren't you?
Who?
A guilty start, Clive. I mean the mother of your children.
Julie?
That's the second time you mentioned her name tonight. You called me Julie earlier.
It was a slip of the tongue.
A Freudian slip, Clive. You've been thinking about her ever since she got in touch. Well, don't flatter yourself. She's heard about the money.
Oh, she? It couldn't be me, could it? It couldn't be my looks, my personality, my charm. I'm just a hospital porter. I'm nobody. I mean, what woman could see anything in me?
Oh, I didn't mean that, Clive.
Didn't you?
See, Steph,
No, why?
I'm leaving. I just want to make sure she's all right.
Like you did this afternoon?
She wanted me to see the flat.
Are you sure that's all?
Well, I didn't slip her a crippler, if that's what you mean.
Malcolm, I'm your eldest friend, and I'm going to give you some advice. Keep away from her.
Why?
She's no good, Mal. Look at you. Your eyes are bloodshot. Your hands are trembling.
What?
You are torn between two women. One good, one bad. I know what it's like. It happened to me once.
You were torn between two women?
Yeah, one good and one bad. I chose good, and I never regretted it.
You mean Julie?
Of course I mean Julie.
But she left you, Clive.
Well, yeah, she left me.
With 3 kids.
I know that.
You tried to strangle her.
I held her loosely by the throat, that is all. And I never regretted my marriage. Don't be a fool, Malk.
What's it to you?
Because it's my fault. Remember, I introduced you to Stephanie in the first place. Something I've always regretted. You've got something special now, Malk. Don't go and throw it away. Take Pam home. I'll make your excuses.
But Stephanie...
She is no good, Malk. She never was. Go and be happy, old son.
It's cold in here.
Yes. Good job I kept the electric blanket on.
Electric blanket.
Yeah?
You'll need it. It's as cold as charity.
Well, I'll light the fire.
No, don't bother. I can't stay.
What? Why not?
I've got to drive to Nottingham tonight, pick up some stuff.
Oh. Well, I won't keep you then.
Right.
Is that it?
What?
Well, the kisses seem to be getting briefer, Malk. First the lips, then the cheek. Now I'm getting a mouthful of Coke collar. I feel like a wife.
What's the matter with you tonight?
I just want to know if it's all over, that's all.
Over? I didn't know it had started.
Oh, well, I know it doesn't compare with the grand passion, the great romance. I suppose that was all sea crashing against the rocks and factory chimneys falling.
It wasn't like that.
No, I suppose it was one kiss and down with the drawers.
Don't talk about her like that. She's an old friend.
Then you'd better go to her. And don't worry about the electric blanket. I'm on economy 7.
This is business, Pam.
Is it? You've been fighting to get into that bedroom ever since I've known you, and now you say it's business. Close the door on your way out.
Oh, Pam.
Yes?
Your eyelash has slipped.
Where's Malcolm?
I don't know. Probably hasn't got back from Nottingham.
You don't believe that, do you?
No.
I know where she is.
Who?
Fancy Pants. I saw her slipping out onto the fire escape.
Oh,
That's the 3rd time tonight.
perhaps you can smell smoke.
You don't believe that either, do you?
No.
Talking about smoke, isn't that where Malcolm goes to have a cigarette?
I don't know. I'm not his keeper.
You mean you're not going to do anything about it?
No.
Well, do you love him?
No. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Well, she wouldn't say that. She'd say achingly, passionately, madly, wantonly, I love him.
You said I should be civilised.
Yes, well, you've tried civilised. It doesn't work. Now, go out there and shove her down the stairs. Well, show some passion. Stop being good old reliable Pam. Get shoving. That's what I'd do if it was Clive out there. They think you've got ice water in your veins.
Oh, do they? Right.
Ooh.
Oh, you were always dangerous on ladders. Do you remember when we were stuck on the top floor of the tank? You had to get a ladder, and you went down first to protect me. And I said you'd look up my skirt, and you said, I wouldn't. When we got to the bottom, you ran around shouting, they're green! They're green!
What's going on?
Oh, we're trying to catch Malcolm.
Clive!
Oh, Jackie, I just came out for a breath of fresh air.
Well, get shoving, Jackie.
I didn't know Clive felt like that about Stephanie.
Oh, yeah, we all did. We were crazy about her in those days. We used to say she walks like a cat and kissed like a roller coaster.
Oh. What do I walk like, Mal?
What? I don't know. Not a cat.
Well, what? A camel? Kangaroo? Penguin?
I haven't noticed.
You noticed her.
Forget her. I have.
Does that make you want to bite the knobs off a chest of drawers, Mal?
What?
Well, isn't that what you used to say about her?
You're doing it again. Forget Stephanie. I felt sorry for her, that's all. She gets lonely. She was nervous in that flat on her own.
She gets nervous. What about me?
You don't get nervous.
Oh, no, not good old Pam. She doesn't jump at every sound and listen to every creak. She doesn't lie awake every night, wondering if she's locked the front door and too scared to find out.
Pam, that girl sleeps with a carving knife under her pillow.
Does she? Well, get this.
No, don't do it. It's not worth it.
It's not loaded.
What? Well, I didn't know that, did I? You could have given me a heart attack. What you doing with a shotgun?
Oh, Colin left it. I keep it under the bed. It's only to frighten people.
Well, I'll tell you something. It works.
I'm sorry, Mal.
Well, I always felt it was my fate to be shot by a jealous woman, but I just wasn't expecting it tonight.
What were you expecting?
Expecting? I don't know. But I'm in the mood to bite the knobs off a chest of drawers.
And if you enjoyed the comedy this morning, don't forget that every morning is a laugh here on Plus. After the break, though, it's soap time, starting with classic Coronation Street.